Hey everybody, it's Paul from the iBroke ER. Today our patient is a Samsung S4 with a charge port problem. The phone's not charging, so we're going to change the USB charge port. So first thing we do is take off the back cover. And there's 9 little screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 have to come off. So we're leaving nothing out here. We're doing this in real time. It's really not a very difficult repair. Samsungs are a fairly easy phone to work on. Most Samsungs, the Galaxy, Galaxy Prime, Core LTE, S4, S3, S5, S6 are all sort of similar. When you take them one apart, you can take others. Slight differences, but they're similar enough that once you've taken one of these phones apart, you'll be quite familiar with the layout. Micro SD card. trying to find a spot to get underneath this casing to release the little clips. There. Looks like it's gonna let me in right there. Maybe. Here, let's try and use the pick so that we don't damage the plastic. Okay, here we go. Sometimes they're a little tougher than others to get started, but then once you get started, now keep in mind with the Samsungs, they are a plastic case. They're not as rigid as iPhones and such. You don't want to reef on them because you will damage it, you will break the frame. There's really no need to reef on it. I mean, if you're trying to do something, you're trying to open it, you're trying to get it in there and it's not giving you any leeway, then try somewhere else. Be patient with it. The last thing you want to do is be breaking the frame and then all of a sudden you have to replace it. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes it happens and can't be helped. Okay, back frame is off. Now, right there is our charging port. Goes down. So we want to remove this antenna feed, antenna wire. Just move it out of the way. That up out of the way. It's held on with a bit of adhesive down there. We've got to get this clip off. Someone's already been inside this phone. Okay. Somebody's already pried on this clip once before. There's tool marks on the clip, so we know someone has been in this phone. Maybe it's had the screen replaced. All this is gotta come off when you replace the screen. Okay, I want to get this clip to release. Replacing the USB charge port, so if we have to damage it a little bit in removing the clip, it's okay because but I try not to. You know, even though we are replacing the part, there we go. I like to practice the proper way of doing things. Okay, so now we're just going to heat that up a little bit. Trusty hair dryer, 1500 watt hair dryer, gives us more than enough heat. And you know what? This screen has been replaced because that sticker's been peeled off and put on. And to tell you the truth, I think I may have even done the work in this phone. That little piece comes off, and then we just take the, yeah, see, that came right out. That's the old USB, and this is the new one. I'll bring the antenna lead back down. You don't want to get this right back down inside the track here, because you don't want the phone to pinch this wire when you put it back together. This wire is your Wi-Fi antenna, and if you pinch it, your phone will not have Wi-Fi reception. So that's why this channel is here, for it to sit right down inside of. find a charger. Hold on a second. %, and there's our bubbles. So that's it. As you can see, it's now trickle charging. The battery was right depleted. Like I said, she hasn't been able to charge it for a while. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll put our screws back in. Now the nice thing about Samsungs as well, they're really nicely put together phones. All these screws are the same size. With iPhone, you got 100 different size screws. Pretty much all the screws in the Samsung that you have to take off to open it to get your logic board out, they're all the same size screw, which means you can just put them in a tray. You don't have to use a part chart that tracks every last screw, where it came from and where it goes back in. In iPhones, you can have a 0.1 millimeter difference of a screw. And if you put the wrong screw in the wrong hole, you're going to scrape your traces on your logic board. You'll break them. And then it has to be reflowed, resoldered. You're talking at $100 upwards to reflow a logic board. So very important with other non-Samsung phones, iPhones and the like, that you, especially iPhones. I mean, Blackberries and Nexus and LGs, a lot of times are the same size screws as well. Or you've got like 2 different size screws in total, so you just keep track of where the different size ones go. But iPhones are totally over-engineered, and anyways, Samsung is a real nice, easy phone to get inside, change up the parts. Okay, so these screws don't have to be reefed on too tight, just finger tight is good. Sometimes you can tell when a phone's been worked on by an independent shop when they reef down these screws so hard you almost strip your screwdrivers trying to loosen them. There's no need for that. Now we'll put our micro SD card back in. She's taken the SIM card out already, so that should be it. Sure, that snaps in all the way around. And let's see see how we're doing here. Still at 0%. And let it charge 1-2%. Well, I'm going to charge it up to 100, but before I call this repair a success, I want to see that jump at least 1-2%. So while we're waiting for that, why don't we enjoy some music? Go. So that's it. Please remember, if you found this video at all useful, please like our channel. Please like the video. If you have a broken phone, if you have a cracked screen, if you have a battery that won't charge, if you have a broken charge port, we do it all. We can be reached in the Montreal area, 514-400-2440. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us at www.ibroke.ca. We do Canada-wide repairs by mail. You send us your device, we'll repair it and send it back to you in a couple of days' time. Contact us and have a fantastic weekend. It's beautiful outside today here in Montreal. We'll talk to you real soon, alright? Take care.